welcome to Grubbin Chuck. On this episode of Grubbin with CultMoo, we have Elysian, Valhalla, Sound, Humulo, Nimbus, and Black Raven's Wisdom Seeker. Wero has freely admitted before and will again that IPAs are not quite his favorite beers.
Yes.
Alright, let's start out with Elysian's Valhalla. A bit cloudy. Got a pretty decent head on there. Give it a little sniff here.
That's
You can smell the IPA.
for my sour face here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an IPA.
Cheers.
That's not bad.
A lot of hops up in there, but
It does have more of that kind of men's room.
a little bit. It doesn't have like a huge bitter aftertaste that a lot of IPAs have.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad.
It's pretty smooth going down.
It's still an IPA, but
Oh yeah, you know you're drinking hops. There's a little bit of sweetness in there. It must come from the red side of it, which is pleasant to go along with those hops.
Whew.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
yeah, I give it a 4.5.
Next up, we have Humulo Nimbus by Sound Brewing. 8.5%.
Wow.
A little bit darker, a little bit more cloudy. The head is noticeably more tan colored. So Sound is another local brewery. Actually, Elysian is local, isn't it?
It's Seattle, yeah.
These are all locals. I just realized that.
It's the Seattle IPA edition.
And I've been to all 3 breweries. Yeah, I definitely smell those malts in there. If I remember, it did have like a nice complex flavor. So, cheers.
Yeah, I guess. Ooh. Wow.
A lot of grains, very sweet, actually.
Ooh, that kind of punches you in the face.
Yeah, it's strong with the alcohol. A lot of flavor. There's a lot of flavor in there.
Yeah. I do enjoy this much more than the Elysian. It's still gross in an IPA, but
Still got those hops in there. But this is more of a sipping beer. I could enjoy this, you know, just gradually drinking it. It's very strong, so that's kind of how you want to do it anyways. Not a chugging beer.
Woo.
At all. I'm gonna go ahead and give that one. Man, actually, I enjoy that one. I'm gonna give it like a 7.
I'll give this one a 5.
Stepping up.
Yeah.
And finally, to close this out, we have Black Raven's Wisdom Seeker. This one has the highest ABV at 9.1%. This one is surprisingly like you wouldn't expect it just by looking at it. It kind of looks like just a normal lager almost. So this one has a very light odor, or aroma, I guess is a better word.
It's got a light stench.
It's got sort of just a hint of funk to it. No, you can smell the hops just a little bit. It's very clean, much cleaner than the other 2. There it is. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is by far the better of the 3, but
I love this beer.
I just wish I cared for IPAs.
It's so much smoother than the other 2. It's like velvety. It's this silk in your mouth.
It is actually very... Yeah, you're right. It's smooth and velvety.
And it's sweet. It's just sweet enough, I think, to go along with the hops. The levels are perfect.
Yeah, since it is such a high alcohol content, it does give you that kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, if you don't like IPAs, then
You're still not going to like this one.
still probably won't like it, but I would say give it a try. I think this, out of pretty much any double IPA I have had, this is ranked
Especially for a double.
right up there, yeah. I'll give it an 8.
I will give this one a 7. out of all the IPAs I've had, this is probably some of the better.
Yeah, I'd agree. All right. This has been Grubbin with CultMoo. Thank you for watching. We're going to get drunk.